Hey guys, King Fishing Creek Outdoors here, coming at you with another video. I haven't done one for a week and a half or so, maybe even 2 weeks. I don't honestly truly know. No, it was last Friday, that's right. Anyway, excuse I look sleepy and stuff, like I just woke up, my hair's wet. It's morning time, it's early morning, and I felt like doing this video before I had to go and do stuff today. So a while back I got a comment on one of my videos. Actually, I had a comment on another video as well to do a video on just all my Megabass lures. I don't have many, but I probably have $300 worth. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but there's a lot of money put into it. Yeah, I'm just going to do a video on all my Megabass lures. So yeah, we'll get started with the top water. They're basically all top water except a couple. Let me just... Sorry, I had some stuff when I was fishing last time. But as you can see, there's a bait. There's two baits missing out of this box. For this is just my Megabass box. It's the Hydro Flow from Plano. So I guess we'll start off with our smaller poppers. This here is a Megabass Baby Pop X. Real small. I think it's like 2 1/4 inches. Really itty bitty finesse popper. If you're really fishing for finicky fish, small fish, high pressured lake, but they're hitting top water, you know. The one lake that I fish that's highly pressured, and their bait fish are really small. This is the lure, and I can throw it on my 6.6 medium spinning rod. And this is a perfect bait for that, because all the bait in there are running around. They're like this big, and they push it up against shore. Like I'll see, I mean, the bass it's high pressured, but the bass, they really push those bait fish up, and because people around there are usually just bait fishing or not fishing, they're just fishing, you know, your regular stuff, like worms, plastic worms and stuff like that. They're not used to seeing something like that, so that's a perfect imitator of when I fish there. Next, we have a Megabass Pop X in Sexy Shad. This is just a regular Pop X. And then here's the side-by-side comparison, so you can really see how small this little bait is. So, alright, so those are those two. Next, we have my second favorite Megabass lure of all time. It may be my favorite, but since I got one, oh crap, that's on my other rod. So there's actually 3 lures missing from this box right now. I forgot about that. This is the Megabass Pop X in White Python. My absolute favorite color is White Python. As you can tell by the trailer, it started out completely long. You know how they're like down here? That's got ripped up from that. So you can tell I've caught a lot of fish on this. The paint jobs on these hold up phenomenal. I've casted this thing up against rocks. I've caught probably 100 fish on this lure. 100 bass. So, yeah, I love that lure. So that's probably my second favorite. That is my second favorite of all time. Even though I haven't caught, the other one I haven't caught as much fish on yet, but that's because I haven't been fishing it for as long. That's not the point. We'll continue with the popper theme. This is the Megabass Pop Max in White Python. So, there's that. Then we have another Pop Max in Black Arashi. Really cool belly there. I wished on these, because when I looked at it in the store, and when I looked at it online, I thought the whole body was black. So I thought it extended down to the bottom, and I was really looking for a black and blue pop or something for a really late evening when the water was muddy. But when I got it home, I saw I mean, it's still going to catch fish. It still has black in there, but I really wish they continued the black and blue the whole way around. That's the Black Arashi color. We'll do the X-Pods now. This is an X-Pod Junior in White Python. The cool thing about these is they have the adjustable lip. Yes, the 7th setting all the way down there does make it swim underwater. It doesn't, I mean, it does have a little bit of wobbling action, but otherwise it just kind of swims in straight. So I never use that. But I usually keep it on the walk the dog, 2nd setting, and 3rd setting. That's about it. Still awesome, versatile. Then we have here the regular X-Pod. This is a white python. I haven't truly got a chance to fish this yet. I have changed out the hooks. It comes with stainless steel hooks on there, like the saltwater ones. I switched it out because I really don't like those hooks. So these are just Gamakatsus. I just had them laying around, so I threw them on because I haven't had a chance to really fish with it yet. I guess I should tell you the weights on these lures. I'll go back and do that real quick. X-Pod weighs 3/4 of an ounce. X-Pod Junior weighs 1/2 ounce. The Pop Maxes weigh 1/2 ounce, I think. Let me check that real quick. Just give me a minute. Come on. Sorry, they're in a different packaging. I was looking for something wrong. Yes, they do weigh 1/2 ounce. Alright. Pretty sure about that. The Pop X, they weigh 1/4 of an ounce. And the little baby Pop X weighs like, maybe 1/8 of an ounce, something like that. So next, we have the Megabass Giant Dog X's. This is a Giant Dog X in white python. He weighs 1/2 ounce. We also have one in black Arashi. Give me a second. Alright. Have this on my top water rod. It hasn't come off in months. So, well, it hasn't come off this rod in 2 months. So, except my last tournament when I had to fish a chatterbait on this rod. But yeah. So this is the Megabass Dog X Quick Walker in the gill color. I have, everywhere I go, I catch fish on this. It doesn't matter if they're truly in the mood for top water. The same lake where I would use this at, I was at last night just for a quick little run because it's only like 15 minutes away. I just said, yeah, you know, screw it, let's go out there for a little while. I caught 7 fish on this, and I didn't see another person catch a fish. 7 is good for that lake. I know it doesn't sound like much, but for me it isn't honestly much. But that's a lot for that little lake. So yeah, this comes stock with the Kimashavi, or however the heck you say it, but they come with these out-barbed treble hooks. So you can kind of see they're weirdly shaped, and the barbs are on the outside of the hook. A lot of people I've read reviews, and they say that it doesn't really help, but trust me, I have kept on fish that shouldn't have been kept on just because of these out-barb hooks. So they do truly help. The bends in them, they're not round bends, so they kind of grab the fish better. The barbs on the outside just grab fish, so the hook can be out like this, and the hook will actually be stuck in the skin this way somehow, and I bank flip fish up onto the bank with just that little bit hanging, and it's pretty dang on amazing. So they truly do help, and this is the best walking dog bait I have ever tried. Even the Sammys and Gunfish don't compare to this. It is only 3 and something inches, so it's not very big, but I love the small size of it. It weighs 3/8 of an ounce, so I can huck it pretty far on 30-pound braid. I do suggest braid with this. I actually have fished it on fluorocarbon, and it still performs amazing. But yeah, 30-pound braid is recommended with this. I mean, I've never tried anything that can walk the dog as best as this. And I'll tell you all that I've used. I've used the Jackal, not the Jackal, the Lucky Craft Sammy, the Gunfish. I tried the Jackal Mud Skimmer. I've tried the Jackal, I don't know what it's called, but it's their biggest one. I forget the name of it. I've tried the X-Pods, the Dog X's, and I've also tried some off-brand stuff that my buddy I wanted to try just to compare to this. This thing walks the dog amazing. Phenomenal. And you can see the hook burns on it from fish. I mean, you can see all the nicks in it. I mean, you can see it right there on the top, and it is just fished and fished. And those hooks are still sharp. They work like they're brand new. Those hooks are honestly amazing. That lure is my favorite. I can walk that thing so fast, and it doesn't come out of the water, and I can twitch it. I'll let it sit, and then I'll twitch it, and it actually hops out of the water, and then I'll just have bass slamming. I can do those really long side sweeps. Awesome, versatile. Best Megabass lure in my opinion, for what I've tried. Alright, we got one more, and actually, of those, there's one that's been back ordered for a month or two now. It's the Dog X Quick Walker in the white python color. I don't know when that's going to be in. It's been a month or two, but they have to come in from Japan to the one site that I ordered it from. But yeah, anyway, so the last one is a crankbait that I just picked up yesterday, but I did have a chance to fish it last night. Just to see how it performed and stuff. It is the Megabass Knuckle 60, so it's a regular size Knuckle. It's not the junior size, and this is the pumpkin seed color. This one, it's just regular square bill. I walked into Dick's the other day, and I just, decided to get it. Looking at it, and I finally got some crankbait rods. There's an S at the end of there. I didn't do a video on the other one, but you'll see it in the rod and reel arsenal. That might be up today as well. There it is, a pumpkin seed color, regular square bill. It has a nice wobbling action. It really just kind of comes in. It doesn't have a hunting action like the S crank. And the S crank has a larger wobble. This has a much tighter wobble. Doesn't have much action. It's really subtle. But what I saw, I didn't catch a fish on it, and I fished it for a while. But in that lake, it's not a crankbait lake. It's not really a crankbait lake. So I didn't expect to catch anything on it. I just was testing it. Looks really good in clear water. Suggestions for a clear water color. I'm throwing this on 15-pound fluorocarbon. Definitely go-to for this. I wouldn't quite throw it on 17-pound if you're fishing like heavy timber and stuff. Then you might want to fish 17-pound. But and the cool thing about this is if you don't know, the Knuckle has an adjustable lip. So right now it's in the 4 to 5 foot setting. And now, if you heard the click, it's in the 1 to 0 foot setting. On 15-pound, on fluorocarbon, it dives about 1 feet. I can't get it to weight because of the fluorocarbon. If I threw it on my topwater rod, I definitely could get it to weight. But yeah, so there it is in the 1 foot setting, and now it's in the 4 to 5 foot setting. So that, yes, the bill actually does make a difference. I was fishing really clear water, so I could tell the difference of what it could do. It weighs 3/8 of an ounce. So you can cast it pretty far on a good crankbait rod. So yeah, those are my Megabass lures. Sorry for getting this video is really long. It's 15 minutes. I apologize for that. I just talk. But yeah, sorry for I forget the commenter's name. But sorry for getting back to you so late on your video. I think I'm going to do a rod and reel arsenal after this. So yeah. Alright, thank you for watching.